So hi guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are reviewing the Mahindra Scorpio N. So this is a Z6 model. So this is in Napoli black color right now. There are 5 color options. There's the Everest white, red rage, Napoli black, silver and dark forest green color. So let's start with the walk around review of the car. So coming to the front, there is a headlight and this is the grille of the car. It has a 6-slat grille. The grille is finished in silver, satin silver color, and the Mahindra logo in chrome. And coming to the rear bumper also is again finished in matte black and satin black color. Number plate over here. Okay, so let's come to the headlight setup. So coming to the headlight, this is a dual barrel setup. This is for the low beam and this is for the high beam. Both are halogen setups, and this is a Z6 model. And this is the indicators, and this is a park light function. And coming further down, there's no fog lamp, it's just a dummy. On the higher trim, there's a Z8. From the Z8 model, you get the Sting connected DRLs, and this is an air vent over here, which improves the aerodynamics of the car. And that's mostly up with the front of the car. So this is the side profile of the car. It looks very huge from the side. It is similar to a D segment SUV like the Fortuner, Endeavour and all. So let's come to the front doors. This is the door handles. It's finished in body colored. There's no chrome lining, no request sensors on the side. And the B pillar is finished in matte black color, which gives a good look. And coming to the rear door also, it looks the same. There's no chrome handles. It's the body colored. Okay, the window garnishing is in black color and there's no chrome strip like the top model. And here comes the Sting design of the Scorpion. Okay, so coming to the wheels of the car. It's 17 inches, so the tire profile is 245 by 65 R17. That's 17-inch tires, and these are stock tires from Apollo. And there's no alloy wheels on offer on this model. It's a wheel cap, it's a grey color wheel cap, and with steel rims. That's more with it. And coming to the rear suspension of the car, it's a Penta Link suspension with Watts linkage. And talking about the front suspension, this is a double wishbone with shocks. So that's more up with it. And there's a side footstep on offer because the car is pretty tall and it's hard to climb, so you have an inner handle also to hold on and sit into the car. Okay, so that's up with it, and let's go to the rear of the car. Okay, coming to the rear of the car, this is how the rear looks. So in the rear, this is the door handles. This is again finished in body color. There's no chrome touching. There's a rear wiper on offer, inside defoggers, the high mount stop lamp, and this is a rear spoiler, which is again finished in body colored. And this is the tail lamp of the car. It's a long tail lamp which defines the Scorpio thing. And so coming to the tail lamp, this is finished in LED. This is LED strip inside. And the turn signals are halogens. And this is where the reverse light comes in. And these are the reflectors, tow hooks, and that's more with it. And there's a silver chrome garnishing given over here in the rear. And coming further down, this is a stepney of the car which is mounted down, and this is the exhaust strip. That's more with it. And the spoke parking sensors on offer, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a huge Mahindra logo. And coming down, there's a camera over here which is aftermarket fittings, and which doesn't come in the Z6 model. And that's pretty much with it. From the rear. Okay, so coming to the fuel tank of the car, this is the fuel lid, and this is from where the diesel goes in, and it's a 57-liter tank, and this is where the AdBlue goes in, and it's a 20-liter tank, and that's more with the side. And there's an Adrenox badging over here. Adrenox is the connected car tech which Mahindra offers. And there's a high roof rails also over here which is finished in satin silver color. And coming to the ground clearance of the car, it has around 187 mm of ground clearance, which is ample enough for this vehicle. Actually, the segment offers, like Fortuner offers more, like around 225 mm of ground clearance. But 187 is pretty fine for this car. It doesn't scrape around the bottom and all. That's pretty much with it. Okay, so coming to the boot of the car, the boot door opens sideways, not upwards. And this is how the boot looks with all the 3 rows up. As you all know, this is a 7-seater car, so with the 3 rows up, the boot space at the rear is very minimal. You can hardly keep a laptop bag or some cloth bag or something like that. And so coming here are the tools of the vehicle. There's a towing hook, the spanner, and many such tools in case of puncture. And coming to the folding of this The third row seat folds as a whole bench. There's no 50-50 folding. And when you fold the seats, this is the total boot space you get. This is around 460 liters of boot space, which is fine for a family of 4 or 5. You can keep your things fine. And so coming to the interiors, let's start up with the last row of the vehicle. And this is how you can fold. I'll just show you. So there's a knob over here. You can just do this and the whole thing is folded. Okay, so coming to the rear of the car, this is the legroom over here. It's a pretty tight fit for me according to my height. My height is around 5'7". It's a pretty tight fit and only small kids can sit over here. This is the side of the car. There's 2 adjustable headrests at the rear and both are adjustable. And coming to this side of the car, there's seat belts and there's a 12-volt charging socket. Yes, let's move it. It's better to get out of here because this place is very suffocating. Okay, so coming to the middle row seating of the car, let's first put up the seats. So coming to the middle row seating, the leg space is very good. There's ample amount of leg space over here. Thigh support is also good. There's good thigh support. And there's a rear center armrest over here. This is the armrest. There's 2 cubby holes and you can keep your arms and travel. When it's a family of 4 can travel very comfortably in this car. Coming to the rear headrest of the car, there's 2 adjustable headrests. Oh my god. Okay, so there's 2 adjustable rear headrests, and for the middle passenger there's a chota Chintu Mintu headrest. It's not really adjustable as such. You can see my head. It's okay. You get a pretty fine support. And let's come to the door trim. So speaking of the door trim, hard plastics everywhere again. There's a 1 liter bottle holder and there's a speaker grill, power windows, rear power windows, and door handles is finished in black color. No silver finish over here, but the door handles to close onto that has a silver finish. Okay, so let's come to the driver side of the car. So the driver door, first let's talk about the driver door. So there's 4 power windows on offer. This is for the child window lock. This is for locking and unlocking the car. This is for adjusting the mirror, and there's no mirror folding things in the specific model. It's there in the higher model. There's a Z8, Z8L and all. And there's a 1 liter bottle holder over here again, and a space to keep your cloth. And speaker grills again. So this vehicle has totally 4 speakers. That's 2 on the front door and 2 on the rear door, and 2 tweeters. So that's a totally 6 speaker setup. The tweeters are placed over here. So yeah, and again the door handles are finished in matte black color. So let's climb in. Shit. Okay, so let's climb into the car. It's like you're the king of the road. The seating is pretty high, and you can see the whole bonnet area and the whole visibility is very good. First, let's talk about the seating. Yeah. So this has a lumbar support and height adjusting of the seat, height and low adjusting and height adjusting, and this is for the rear recline, and this is a pretty comfortable position for me to sit in. Okay, so this is from where the recline is adjustable. Okay, and coming to the seat, it's a fabric seat which is finished in brown color. It looks pretty different from usually what we get. Usually we get the beige color or the black color, but this is pretty good. Looks premium, though it's fabric seats. On the top model you get leatherite seats. This is fine. Okay, so according to my position I've adjusted the front seat. So let's start the car first. This is front. Okay, so I'll show you what's there in the instrument cluster. Okay, so coming to the instrument cluster of the car, it's semi-digital screen. This is the MID of the car. It has the digital speed showing, and this is the tachometer, and that's the speedometer. You can see the RPM running. This is the tachometer of the car, and that's up with it. And it shows the odometer, the drive modes, and many such features. It's in neutral, and it shows many, and the fuel meter and everything as such. Okay, so coming to the steering of the car, the steering is pretty huge to hold on to, and you have a good grip. The steering is very light in turning. It feels like a small car, to be honest, because the maneuvering of the car is very easy. It's very light. And so coming to steering, there's a slight flat bottom at the end. There's a silver finish and a gloss black finish. There's a chrome Mahindra logo, and you can the horn of the car is placed over here. Just listen to the horn. The horn is pretty good, to be honest. And so speaking of the controls over here, this is for muting, and this is for increasing the volume of the system, and this is for changing the track, for picking the call, cutting the call. And coming to this side, there's a cruise control over here. This is for all the cruise control settings, and this is for the instrument cluster, which is on the right side, and you can see what are the features over there, and vehicle info, navigation, and many such features. And it's showing a region is required for the vehicle. That's fine. Okay, so coming to the center console of the vehicle, this is how the center console looks. There's a 7-inch infotainment screen over here, and there's a home button. There's physical buttons for the volumes and for the home, and many such. And coming to the screen, this shows the time over here, Bluetooth audio, phone, and there's Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Both are wireless connections. And coming to the AC, it does not have a dual zone AC over here. It's a manual AC, so you should need to control it manually. And coming to the rear, can you see it clearly now? Okay, so coming to it, this is the SOS button. It's for like in case of any emergency, you can press it and it'll go to the emergency services. And this is for the start stop system of the car. This is for the hazard lights, traction control on or off. This is the hill descent control, and these are the drive modes. There are 3 drive modes on this car. I'll show you on the screen over here. So it's zip, zap, and zoom. So usually when the car starts, it's usually the default is zap mode, which is yes. So speaking of the drive modes, zip mode is usually the eco mode which comes, and the zap mode is the city mode, and zoom is the sport mode. So that's how Mahindra has named it, zip, zap, zoom. Pretty interesting. And so here is the passenger airbag on or off. So we can off the airbag using the controls on the steering wheels. And there's 2 USB type A charging sockets. One is for I've connected the dash cam, and one is for the charging. I'm coming to the gear selector of the car. There's a manual transmission. Obviously it's a 6-speed manual transmission, and the reverse is in the front. This is how the camera looks, and the camera is obviously an aftermarket unit, so it's fine. And coming to the handbrake of the car, it's a manual handbrake, and there's a center armrest on offer. You can open it like this, and the storage is pretty limited. It's not that great. So coming to the rear, there's a rear AC vent on offer. There are 2 AC vents, and you can control it using the knob over here. And okay, let's come to the dashboard of the car. We didn't speak of the dashboard. So dashboard, you think it's leather, but it's not. It's hard plastics, to be honest. On the Z8 model, you get leatherite stitching and leatherite dashboard, but this stitching is just fake. It's just plastic, but it gives it a good look to the car. And this is the IRVM of the car. It's a manual day-night IRVM. This is a sunglass holder, and this is for the controls for the sunroof, and you can open it. And one tap you can close the sunroof also. Okay, speaking of the screen of the car, there's Alexa inbuilt in it, and there's a special feature in the car. I'll just show you. Alexa, please open the sunroof. Whoa. Okay. Oh, Alexa has opened the sunroof for me. Alexa is pretty intelligent, huh? Okay, nothing.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
She's too confusing at times. She's too annoying. Okay, Alexa, please close the sunroof.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, it shows sunroof. And Alexa plays music as well. Okay, so speaking of the sun blinds, there's no mirror, there's no light on offer. Let's come to the passenger side. Oh shit, there's no mirror, there's no light on this side also. That's pretty big cost cutting from Mahindra. They could have given a mirror and a light. Hardly it would have cost anything. And the lights over here, the center console lights are LED, and that's pretty good. That's a good touch. And okay, coming to the glove box of the car, the storage is pretty limited, and there's cooling function in the glove box. Obviously, I'll show you. There's cooling function over here. That's good, but the glove box storage is pretty less. There's a handle to hold on to on the co-passenger side as well, because the car is pretty tall and it's hard to climb in. And we have missed out, and when you get a call, the mic is over here. When you speak, obviously the other person should hear, so you have a mic for that over here. And to be honest, the mic quality isn't that good, because hardly the receiver at the other end hears my voice, so it's not that great. So that's pretty much up with it. Okay, let's come to the front of the car. Let's speak about the specifications of the engine and many other things. Come on. Okay, let's open the hood of the car. Oh my god, this is pretty heavy. You know, there's no need for me to go to the gym. This is pretty heavy. I do this daily and I'll get biceps. Okay. So let's. Actually, Mahindra should have offered hydraulics because the hood is really very heavy and you can't open it with one hand. So that's pretty much with it. So this is where the heart of the car lies. This is a 2.2 liter M-Hog diesel engine. Okay, it produces around 173 bhp of power and 370 Nm of torque for the manual variant and 400 Newton meters of torque for the automatic transmission. And as you know, this is the manual transmission. This produces around 370 Nm of torque. And that's the battery of the car. And here the coolant is placed. The washer fluids go in from here. And that's with it. The engine bay is pretty dirty because the vehicle runs, you know. It's pretty heavy, man. Okay guys, thank you for watching our video and see you guys soon with a new video. Ta-ra.